So, who is the better competitive region, NA or EU? Despite all those memes, it's impossible to know. Why? Because ping, any sort of competition up till the day that we get to lands, is gonna be ping based. But I have a solution. Why don't we give all the sites equal ping? And by equal, I mean 367. Let's see what happens. Alternative terms, but everyone has 367 ping. Plus or minus, there's always a little bit of variance. It is time to have the actual real NA versus EU tournament. We see on Amber we do have the lovely EU team. On Sapphire we have the lovely NA team. And we have to figure right here, right now, who the best region is. And I thought that the best way to do that is to make sure that everyone has equal ping. Now, of course, because I'm an evil man, I gave everyone 367 ping. Lycan, what do you think about 367 ping? What do you think is going to happen this game?
I can tell you a lot of what's not going to happen, as it's consistent parrying or consistent abilities hitting.
Yeah, I can tell. This is very punch heavy right now on lane number 3. Wow, that's
this
actually
is already
insane.
At 21 HP.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be a really big problem. Denying is going to be a huge problem. I mean, like, all the normal things that you were like, oh, this is why the Turtles player is good. They're not going to happen. These guys are not going to deny in lane. They're not going to be... Oh, good parry there! Is that going to be enough to kill the Warden? Oh, the counter parry. And that's 2 fights right now. 2 deaths for Team NA. But yeah, no, this is going to be an insane game. It's also gonna really change over the course of the game. Some characters like Pocket are very dependent on being able to like aim well at lane, but then they can just become affliction bots. And we need to really talk about some of the more interesting characters. Lycan, you told me that you had a big conversation about Shiv. Why did the Amber team pick Shiv?
It was probably one of our biggest questions when we went through the draft phase, and they ended up stating to me that it was mostly they're just hoping Dash Shiv is just gonna get a lot of like kind of ghost hits and be really good. We also previously ourselves theorized that maybe Killing Blow might have like a weirdly extended range and such, but mostly they said they're going like Dash Shiv.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Dash Shiv is going to be interesting. What I do really want to talk about is that Haze, because like intuitively speaking, Haze should be one of the worst characters to have in this sort of format. You're heavily dependent on aim. I mean, just look at this Haze aiming. But what I think this Haze is going to go for is going to be some sort of ult bot build, where you know, she can just press focus lens, press 4, and hope for the best. I mean, a lot of these guys are going to be heavily dependent on their ults, right? Lycan?
That's actually not true. I was asking them about Haze, because even they, when we saw it on the draft, we were always very confused, and they described, he said he's probably going to go a lot closer to just spirit scaling dagger build.
Dagger build, okay.
Yes, because of the investments, as well as it being the highest spirit scaling ability in the game at 2.6. Just like, go for the dagger.
How consistently are you going to be able to get daggers as Haze with 367 ping?
I mean, daggers are pretty... Honestly, I think it's got a very good... what is it? Velocity speed. It's fairly consistent, and it's also a pretty big ability to hit.
Well, we're going to have to see what works and what doesn't. What other characters really fascinate you? I think most of the other choices in the teams are fairly reasonable choices. Of course, the builds are very constrained in a way. Like, for example, this Warden probably will go some sort of variant of Ult Warden. Calico is a little bit interesting. Like, how do you feel about Calico, Lycan?
I asked most of Sapphire about their character choice, and they said they're kind of just going melee. I mean, Billy, Abrams, Viscus, as well as Calico, and then Lash is just a good one, and then Pocket is just big AoE damage.
Yeah, I mean, that affliction is going to be so important. Well, these are the players, by the way. We kind of forgot to show you the players. We have a big range of players on all teams. We have 3 E6s on the EU side, but E2s and E1s, and we do have a much more average range on the NA side with 1 E6 and I think 3 E4s and 1 E3 and 1 E1. But yeah, like we're gonna have to see which one of them works the best. We are not on any ping. We're on 18 ping. You can see it on the top right now. So just for the optimal casting experience. And already, as part of the EU response to this NA punch heavy builds, we do see a lot of rebuttals, which makes sense, right?
lots of high ping. Rebuttal is going to be a very good item for when you inevitably miss your parry because you saw it too late. I'd also like to note, first item on Pocket, only item on Pocket, Trophy Hunter.
Oh, yes, Trophy Collector. This is the Katkuden special. For people who don't know, Katkuden is a really good NA player. He is very well known, however, for his, how can I say it? Interesting build choices, let's call it that. This is the sort of person who was going for second item Ricochet on Haze and Wraith, and now he's going Trophy Collector first item on Pocket. And I mean, it makes sense. Pocket does have probably one of the few kits in the game that is most dependent on, like, the person and the aim rather than, you know, like, specific items. You can, like, out of all the characters in the game, Trophy Collector first item is probably best on Pocket. Now, should you go Trophy Collector first item on Pocket? Completely unclear, but we're gonna have to see how efficient he is. He is the sole lead right now for Team NA.
He already has a singular stack on Trophy already. He got one by just going over to the side lane while they were fighting, and Abrams got a kill.
Yeah.
But now he's just sort of sitting here in his mid lane with his Calico teammate, who we also saw used his ult very well to evade a punch after getting parried.
Yeah. I mean, like, any sort of thing that gives you iframes is going to be so valuable in this format, especially because you're not going to be able to consistently respond to enemies. Nice pick by the Shiv there. And he's probably going to back. It's just so valuable. I mean, Yamato is...
As well as
I won't say...
being
Yeah. I won't say ping independent, but, like, more ping insensitive than most characters in the game. But yeah, what are we seeing in terms of interesting choices? I think I've seen a whole bunch of reactive barriers and that sort of thing from the Sapphire team. I could be wrong.
Sapphire doesn't have any reactive barriers, but there is a reactive barrier on Warden, which makes sense. It works when you get parried. So getting that plus rebuttal would make a lot of sense. Haze has gone Bullet Resist Shredder and Surge of Power imbued on her Sleep Dagger. Those are only 2 items. Wow,
that's ambitious to say the least. I mean, Sleep Dagger Haze is not a very, very good build, but we do already see, like, it can be very painful in these encounters, especially if you have some coordination. The Haze is our force to back. The Lash and the Abrams are both here. I did not know that this Haze is going to be able to survive, but you can see the pig in action here. She certainly makes it a lot longer than she should have. Now, is there going to be another pick here? Oh, Yamato ult is forced, and this Abrams probably has to back here. He does not have his ult. He does, however, have his Siphon. He's going to have to press it very soon if he continues to engage here. And is that going to be enough? Yes, no, maybe so?
Pocket was just
Lash
chased
ult
through the sewers by Shiv and Lash ult coming out.
Yeah, so Lash ult is very interesting. Lash ult is kind of bugged, let's call it. That the more ping you have, the better it is for you, because it's a lot of, like, client-side stuff happening. A lot of players who play constantly with high ping. I want to talk about Disco. Disco is a very good Australian player who very frequently plays in NA, and he's well known for his Lash, mainly because Lash is so ping-friendly, let's call it. And I think that it's a very smart choice to have Lash in your team. Yes. So, some of those are stranger than others. Moen Krill to me is very, very clear because, you know, he just being able to get that big combo means that you can get those headshots very, very easily. These alternatives are going to be coordinated enough. Dynamo comes in, does not manage to do much here, but gives enough time for the Warden to get his ult done. And is this Warden going to be able to achieve much here? Yes, he is. 2 big kills.
Big fight going in mid right now. Yamato just got taken down.
Yeah, Team EU is doing very, very well.
Yeah, had about 4K souls?
Yeah. Yeah, 5K.
So far for items, Pocket has Healing Right, Trophy Collector with 2 stacks, and Majestic Leap.
I mean, that's all the Pocket needs. Just go in there, press 4, call it a day.
Viscous has Mystic Burst, Express Shot. Viscous is Liz, a very well-known NA Viscous Turnus player, and he said that his entire strat is also just fly through the air, get melee burst damage.
Oh no! Katkuda just drops a 900 ball right here. What a Chad. But yeah, this is like a classic technique. Just like wait next to the buff and hope that you can parry somebody in time. Okay. Billy does not get much here. But I want to talk a little bit about the Infernus ban. What do you think about the Infernus ban, Lycan?
I think they just don't really want to get hit with Afterburn, because with weird lag and such, you might get hit around a corner and have Afterburn last longer than it already lasts, which feels like an eternity sometimes.
Yeah, Afterburn is
as well as
certainly
just weird stacking.
Yeah, an annoying ability. I think that Yamato is dead, so... And T-Ban-A is going to be able to push a little bit forward here. Dynamo is the only character present in that side. Will it be a push for the Walker? Well, it has to be, right? Because you do not have anywhere close enough people to contest Cern, and that's going to be a huge problem if you just like take a trade like that. Goo Punch comes in. It's not a heavy melee yet, so it doesn't matter too much in terms of... Actually, no, this Billy's managing to contest fairly well. This Viscus comes in too. Is he going to be able to knock?
Viscus
Yes, he
does,
knocks
he
the urn
knocks it
down.
off. He knocks it
Yeah,
off.
and that page
one.
is... Yeah, page is none. Actually, this is a very good counterattack by
all coming
NA.
out though, and they're all very hurt on the Amber side.
Yeah, I mean, like,
forces.
again, it was a 2v4 there. Like, very valiant resistance, a very good Urd delay. But that should have come with some sort of counterattack on the other side of the field. And that did not happen. Team EU gets the urn and 2 kills to top it off.
I wonder if their snowball might be a little too much now, considering it is now 63 versus 64k, almost a 10k lead.
Yeah. I mean, NA is always perceived to be a weak, quote-unquote, weaker than EU. It's always really tough. It's always really tough to see what team is best because of ping reasons. That's why we have this perfect solution as we deal with this incredible punch battle. Incredible punch battle. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I legitimately don't know how to approach this game. This page is certainly a little bit out of position here. She does manage to get that Sinner Sacrifice, and she's going to be able to get out. Yeah, she does have her ult. I think that's pretty safe. Viscus does get knocked down, and that's not going to be enough time for him to go and push. Hayes, in the meantime, keeps farming. Now we're going to see a big attack on this Walker here, actually. We do already see the Viscus is trying to come a little bit from behind and try and get a nice counterattack here. Big Billy ult. Is that going to be enough? This Hayes is actually getting a lot of hits in, despite the fact that she has an insane amount of ping. 2 ults immediately forced, and I think that's going to be enough to clear this lane out. And yeah, that's 2 people killed.
This Sidewalker on the right is going down.
Yeah,
Calico seems to be pushing towards it, but I don't know if she'll be able to get there fast enough.
Yeah.
Although the Walker kills Hayes.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. I mean, like, death, even if this Warden dies right here, that's still going to be a massive amount of game. And gets a parry, too. A parry and the hook. That's going to be enough.
Into yet another kill.
My god. The power
there's
of
yet another person
MP.
coming behind this. We see right now, Amber still has one of their tier 1 Guardians up on the right lane. It's actually almost got full HP. That's going to be really hard to get that right lane Walker and Guardian.
Yeah. I mean, big fight happening here. These fights keep devolving into punches so much. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Warden has been picked.
I don't even
this
see
Yamato is
parries.
very low. Is this Hayes going to be able to do something to that Abrams? Likely not. Okay, Abrams is, however, going to be able to back. A little bit low health, but yeah. And gets a very big ball, too. Very well done. Very well done. How many trophy collector stacks has Katkuta now? He should be at 8?
He has 6.
6. Okay. So he managed to get 2 kills before, or 2 assists at least. Shio have to press all there, but this is a desperation ult. You only have 40 HP there. That you're not going to be able to do much. A little bit of a waste, if anything. Billy is, however, trying to fight here. It does not matter. The Shiv does have ult, and he does get
Shiv
2 kills in a row.
Abrams
Very
is coming
well
in
done.
for the aggressive play. We'll see if he gets ulted next.
Yes. I mean, like, that Abrams is really low, and that's 3 deaths. And oh my god, that Shiv.
3 deaths to get 1 Shiv.
Insanely valuable Shiv. I was doubting a little bit the power of knives, but, you know, just keep pressing forward, hope for the best.
This just knocks Dynamo off of the event twice now, messing up his ability to get away.
Yeah.
Actually, a very good kill, although maybe not the best trade.
Anyhow, we're gonna have to see here.
Like
Big.
joining towards the first lane.
Yeah, big fight. The ult has been forced, not stopped in time by any sort of ability. And you just want to back here. You do not want to fight against that incredibly fed Warden. It's, yeah. It's just really tough. And oh, nice kicks there. Is this Calco going to be able to engage? The Warden does have no ult. He does have Witchmail, however, which is very valuable as far as Warden items go. That Witchmail means that you're going to be able to regain that ult very quickly, especially if something like Rapid Recharge. Sorry, not Rapid Recharge. What am I saying? Radiant Regen for a lot of sustain.
As well as getting your willpower back, which is what he maxed so far. Or barrier.
Yeah.
Or ability to just walk in and tank.
Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta. But yeah, big
Viscous
pick on the
doesn't get the cube on
Viscous.
himself, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, who do you think is the better team fight comp here? I mean, all these, like, melee characters are just, you know, great at dishing out damage, but are they great at team fighting? Lash comes in, gets only one of them, actually. Yamato does get her ult forced right now. And is that going to be enough damage?
Another Shiv execute?
Yeah. The Shiv is just cleaning up. Warden damages, the Shiv cleans up. But not a bad engage overall. Is there going to be enough time to kill the strength? Yes, it is. Calco down. And, oh, does that... Wait.
Dodge affliction.
Yeah, complete dodge, right?
Abrams ult with Dynamo ult, just to confirm it.
Yes.
Oh.
Gets a nice parry on that
parry.
Shiv, too. Sorry, on that Abrams, too.
Though.
He does
Shiv
have
is now
no
down.
ult. Is that going to be enough damage with the daggers? Yes, it is. God, Team NA is unfrickin' stoppable. Sorry, TBU.
Although,
TBU.
Team U, yeah. Although I will say, Liz was able to get the Shiv ult actually on cooldown by using the cube, so if possible, this would be a good time to try to be a bit more aggressive onto the Shiv, as he doesn't have his free cleanup at 25% HP.
Yeah. Of course, some of these comps can be more late game heavy. Did you see Phantom Strike on the Abrams? Very early Phantom Strike. Well, how do you feel about that? There's not a lot of air targets, right?
It's not a lot of air targets, but I think he just really wants to be sure he can get onto somebody, especially get that charge and get a good melee. He already has melee charge, Hunter's Aura, Close Quarters, and Spirit Snatch, so I think he just wants to get that guaranteed powerful burst melee.
Yeah, as we see right now, the last Guardian needs to be picked up. I mean, jumping inside that haste aura, I don't know if that is correct. A lot of stunts, and yeah, you get eliminated, and the Guardian is not close to dead. However, there's a big counterattack here on lane number 1. You might be able to get a pick or two here, especially on the Warden. Such an important pick if you can get it. Punch, punch, punch. Yep, that's enough. I mean, trading the Billy for the Warden is a good trade as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. Like, with 300 pig, you have to, like, really into it when the Shiv is ulting you. Actually, like, we'll have to see. No counter spells. Probably a sign that the turns to suspect something. Big Dynamo ult here. Is that going to be 2 picks? That is 2 picks. And Dynamo does get rescued. Oh, no, he falls right back. Is he going to be able to escape? He does have the Quantum.
Currently, they're all chasing Calico, so I think she made for a very good distraction to let him run away. Although Billy's giving very good chase.
And Team NA does manage to earn the soul difference, which was really big. Actually, it's shrinking a fair bit now. Dynamo. I mean, like, it's support Dynamo. It's support Dynamo. Not a bad hero by any means.
No range or duration on Dynamo, surprisingly.
Interesting. No range of duration. What is Dynamo building right now? So, Dank Buster?
Cooldown.
Rapid Recharge? Is he playing Stomp build? Dynamo's playing Stomp build.
Definitely Stomp, but I still say range on Stomp is very nice because you can get it from very far away.
Yeah. And Billy manages to survive with a very small amount of HP because of his Blast Set. For people who don't know, Blast Set does give you HP for every single punch you get, making Billy like probably the strongest light melee character in the whole game. Big affliction there, actually. I think it caught several people. Is it gonna matter, though? Yeah, I mean, like, this pocket is forced to back right here. Massive fight. Shiv is here. And that Shiv is gonna be looking for those 4s very quickly. Radiant Regen means he has, like, almost infinite sustain. Blue MP has been killed. And with 2 deaths, is Team NA gonna be able to, like, get more picks here? That Haze is dead, right?
NA has equalized the soul lead, and Hayes just had to S-key into a wall. This could be a mid-push, maybe.
Yeah, this could maybe be a mid-push.
No Dynamo wall. Only thing scary is Shiv cleaning up kills, but if you get the reju, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, no Dynamo, no nothing. Abrams does have a shoulder charge just in case he needs a stun. Yeah, they're
Billy
just gonna
also
go
has
for
ult.
it. They're just gonna go for it. Dynamo is right
They're
there
fighting
above.
this Shiv right now.
Yeah. Okay, that's a dead Shiv
Oh,
too.
finally gets him. Although for as long as they wait and delay, the more time Dynamo has to rebuild ult.
Yeah.
He's stuck on a light pull though.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, like, your time is just... Okay, you kill a Dynamo. Now you have to go mid,
Now
right? You have
it's a
to go
mid push.
mid, right?
Only issue is that Warden might get there fast enough with ult. Same with Hayes.
But, like,
Yeah,
you
is
must
also
have...
strong.
Yeah,
Yamato
you must
as well,
have a
yeah.
stun, right? Like, well, you have shoulder charge. Well, I guess you're not getting it in
Shoulder
time.
charge, you have Billy.
You have affliction. Like, you have
Definitely
stuff.
have Viscous. You have Viscus's puddle punch to push people out of the way.
Like, well, we're gonna have to see. But Team NA certainly has managed to do a little bit of a comeback right here. For people who are like, no, NA is worse than EU. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, an actual game for you guys. Hayes is coming in, trying to get this Billy out of position. Hayes just put a sleep dagger, but oh no, she's caught by this Calico. She is very much focus led, so that's not gonna matter. But
Kind of strike majestically.
yeah, I mean, like,
Think
this Shiv is also
Shiv-
probably
oh,
gonna
no,
die
the
here.
Shiv dash. I don't know. The Shiv dash. It's healing
Yeah.
a lot, but not enough.
Wait, what do you think about that last headhunter?
It's an understandable sustain out of him. If he's just kind of ulting a lot.
Yeah, but like, how
Just
are you
wants
gonna
them
get
for long-range
headshots
sustain.
consistently?
Multi-hit
Okay,
gun,
big
multi-hit gun.
ults here. And
Lots of
suddenly
ults
you
dropped
have a
from
killed
Amber.
Abrams. Calico is very, very low right now. Is she going to be able to finish here? I think so. Yeah, the Calico is so low. Is she a cat somewhere? Yes, she is.
Yeah, she's underground in the mid pit.
Very good escape skills. She's going to go straight for that healing buff. And that's not going to matter too much. Perfect. Very
I
well,
will
very
say
good
that
escape.
was every single ult from Amber was used there, and a lot of those are some big cooldown ones like Dynamo.
And we do see Amber is going for mid here, despite the fact that they have no Dynamo. I guess they're just like so convinced. Do they have a ward? No, they don't have anything. They just have shivels. Is that
Although
going to be
Amber themselves
enough?
is very spread out. I don't know if they're going to be able to get here.
Yeah, I mean, oh,
Oh,
big
no,
fight
the
happening
Viscous
here.
punch.
EU gets, sorry, NA gets one, NA gets
And
all
they get
three!
All of them, the Viscous punch.
The
Pushed everyone
Viscous
out of the
punch.
way.
Oh,
and he
God.
wastes the shiv ult with the cube.
Yes. Oh my god, that's actually
The movement goo comes back.
insane. Insane. Hayes is hiding. She's invisible. She's gonna try and do the same trick again. Is this Abrams going to be fooled? The Abrams is right above her. Oh!
She just takes it right in front of his face.
Yeah.
Think he can
does-
chase.
yeah, he didn't have enough invisibility.
I mean-
And yeah, you're gonna have to hide back at your walkers and see if you're gonna be able to defend here.
Although the biggest issue right now for NA would be being choked on slots. It seems like Pocket and Lash are the ones most choked. And maybe Billy.
Yeah, I mean,
Forcing an earned fight. Seems. A lot of ults up.
yeah. Like,
Dynamo's isn't.
yeah, I mean, you do have a massive positional advantage. Dynamo is just such an important ult for this earn fight. I think it should be a rather safe earn, and Lash secures it. There's a whole bunch of denies, but yeah, Lash secures the arm. Doesn't surprise me. Yamato is pulled out of the fight.
Ooh, Lash could go for a big ult here. Oh, he's getting bursted down hard.
Abrams is doing this stunts, and the Warden ult is almost done. And after
They
that is
still
done,
have
that's a
two
big
rejuves,
resource,
though.
Yeah.
Don't count an A out.
Lash.
Oh, but Dynamo coming in.
Oh, very, very good fights. Very good fight so far. But I mean, everyone in Team NA is solo. One rejuve left. Who is going to be the last sacrificial lamb? No more rejuves left. Lash ult is massive, but there's no counterattack there. And suddenly, Team EU clips a big Dynamo ult too. And that's almost a team wipe, ladies and gentlemen. That is a fantastic comeback by Team EU. And suddenly the game is equal yet again. What a game.
What just happened?
A lot
That
of
was
button
great.
pressing.
I mean, I think Warden pressed the button 4 once, so that was enough. That's the only button you need to press.
I don't even know
Anyhow,
if they needed Dynamo ult.
So sole lead right now for Team NA is Katkuden
NA.
with his fantastic trophy collector choice. How many
16
trophy stacks does he have?
Fully stacked.
He's fully stacked. I mean, like now every single like look at how many souls he's getting just existing. He's gonna get a 6400 item, and it's gonna be escalating. Nice.
That's an understandable pick. I mean, already has superior cooldown as well.
Yeah. This is entering dangerous territory.
We'll look at the other items while there's a bit of a downtime right now. Calico has Focusing Lens with Transcendent as well as Arctic Blast. That makes a lot of sense. Lots of burst damage. Lash also has Focusing Lens as well as his general items like Spirit Burn.
Yeah, I mean, Focus Lens is so strong right now in the current meta. It already had been nerfed, like, within 48 hours of it being buffed, right?
Yeah. We've got Crushing Fists on Abrams.
Yeah, well,
Solid
normal
shots
Abrams.
still. Frenzy, which makes sense as well on Billy. As for Amber, we've got Dynamo has Transcendent cooldown with Curse, as well as obviously his ult, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Shiv is mostly going tank, Radiant Regen, Greater Expansion, Decay, Spirit Resilience, definitely a dash Shiv. Yamato actually has a lot of tier 1 and tier 2 items. Rebuttal, Melee Lifesteal, Extra Health, Spirit Strike, tier 1s. Not a lot being upgraded for her. Paige is very few items, very condensed. Just Majestic Leap, Rescue Beam, Guardian Ward with Transcendent. Other than that, I think everyone else kind of has normal stuff.
Oh,
Hayes
we do see an earn trick right here.
Earn.
Yeah, that's a very good earn
No
trick right there by the Goo. No response in time. Deepens that soul lead a little bit. But on the other hand, there's a big fight happening right now on lane number 2. We do see this Warden is pushing confidently. He does have ult. He can press 4 whenever he wants to if he finds an opportunity. He's going to try, gets debuff removed by the Katkuden pocket. And is he going to be able to back here? I hope he is. Anyhow, that's one big pick. The Dynamo is done.
Ooh, Lash ult, but gets counterspelled by Warden, and he just pops his ult to be aggressive.
Yeah. Anyhow, that's several picks on Team EU. NA is fighting back. The big Warden ult, however, is just so much damage. And
Although it
I don't
just finally
know.
ended, and he only
Yeah.
got so much
Okay,
from it.
Mekl is very low. Mekl is very low. He's very much in ult range. Is he going to be able to get it? That's pick number 1. The Shiv is going to be able to do so much damage here. The Focus Lens, however,
Focusing Lens
very
doesn't
dangerous.
do much.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Although Focusing Lens
is he
now
going to be
has
able to...
the Spirit effect.
Yeah. Alright, the Haze ult. The Haze ult cleans up shop
Lots of
here.
bags dropped.
And yeah. Gets a little
Lash
bit
still alive,
comeback.
though.
Yeah, Lash
Ooh, Pickery
manages
picks
to-
up all the bags.
fantastic work. Fantastic
Down
work
to
here.
Shiv, but that's a pretty good 1v3 character, especially when all of them are low and he's chasing Viscous right now. The Viscous just bounces back to his own spawn.
Yeah. Is Shiv going to be able to escape here? That's an interesting question. I don't know that you want to take this fight here.
I think he does. I think he
He's
knows.
just vibing.
Oh, Focusing Lens though.
Yeah, the Focus Lens is just so
That's
dangerous.
probably gonna be the death of him. It's not hitting his. It's not hitting his bloodline despite maxing it.
I don't know. I mean, like, the Shiv is clearly fed, but, like, 1v3 is just a little bit too much. I've never seen a guy so confident to 1v6 other than Shiv players. I mean, Shiv
Yes.
is... I mean, Victor. Victor is the 1v6 player, though.
He's the other one, yeah.
He's the other one.
While that fight was going on, I noticed Hayes bot Unstoppable seems she has kind of shifted into alt bot like you had initially theorized.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just you're not going to be able to consistently get Sleep Daggers. And the even if you are, it's not a good build. Sleep Dagger Haze is just not a good build. Your damage keeps you
bit of a
from
meme.
zipping away. Yeah. Instead, Team NA has opted to go for mid.
Although Lash is being a little snake and sitting up above. Although he gets hit with.
Big ult
Waste
comes
his
in.
ult.
Is this Warden gonna be stopped? No. Okay, 2v1,
Only a
2v1.
Steal 1.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very big pick for Team EU. Just being able to get even a single
Viscous
one is
just
important.
Bouncing around, constantly getting the stuns,
Yeah.
stopping the Yamato from doing anything. Although Shiv
Oh,
coming to clean
yeah.
up.
I mean, Shiv's cleanup capabilities are insane.
Stunned.
Warden's very low. That's a dead Warden. I mean, after he spent his ult, the Warden is kind of so much weaker. Abrams is really low, but as Shiv is going to be able to wrap him up here, Lash is just vibing up in the air. Billy is 1v3ing right now. I don't think he's going to be able to survive that one, right? No, he does.
He's got a lot of movement speed. He could just try to leave. He's got blasted now.
Yeah, he's got blasted.
Oh no, but he might get stunned.
Captivated.
By
Yeah. He gets a parry.
But I think the Shiv ult was wasted as well. He didn't get the execute. He doesn't get the reset.
Yeah, but
Although, he might
that's
have
fine. The fight is mostly over. I don't think that Lash is catchable. They know it. They're gonna back. They're gonna try and regroup. Very, very good counterattack by Team EU.
Dynamo already picks up Refresher as well.
Yeah, Refresher is going to be so valuable. Haze comes in with ult immediately and a curse, and that is one dead cat. In the meantime, this Pocket is going to try and run away. He does have debuff remover. He should be able to do a good job running away here. But is it going to be guaranteed? That Ricochet is a... Oh, wait, no. I thought I saw the Haze Q Ricochet, but I think she has not bought it. She's going for Colossus instead. Where do you see the Ricochet? Am I blind?
Far right.
Oh.
Oh, it just updated.
Yeah, just updated. I was like, yeah, I could have
while.
sworn I saw the Haze get Ricochet. I don't know what the hell happened there. That was so weak. Anyhow, yeah, no, Ricochet is a very, very good choice because it allows you to shoot a minion, a mainly static thing, and then still get stacks on an enemy hero, which is incredibly valuable. It's just, it's gonna head towards the final clash. Team EU is fighting it. Team EU is fighting the final clash right now, actually. Oh no, they're just gonna back here.
They're just sort of poking each other.
Yeah, they do not want to let that Walker down.
Respect that neutral
Yeah,
ground.
Viscous and Pocket are gonna be able to very quickly leave. However, the cube was forced there. I don't know about that one. Is this Warden gonna be able to
still
ult?
has goo ball, so
Yeah, but that's a Walker. That's a flex slot.
Yeah, that is a flex slot for them.
Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of the power of TNA was gated. Okay, Unstop comes here. That's so much damage towards that Billy and so many stacks. Is there going to be enough damage to wrap it up here?
Billy's just walking away.
Maybe not. Lash comes, however. Yeah, that's a precarious situation. And two huge, massive picks.
EU goes for an aggressive push, and it actually backfires on them finally.
Yeah.
Oh, Shiv is there. Shiv is there and exists. He can always equalize it with 2 button presses.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh no! Gets knocked off the zip line.
And
that is huge.
Might just be dead here. Oh no! E-shift.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is.
No, I think.
Yeah, this is just really, really bad. Yamato has DC'd right now in the middle of this massive fight. Is this a?
Oh well, he's respawning. It's good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough. It doesn't matter too much. But I mean, yeah, Team NA is gonna be just pressing forward here. Dynamo is forced to use his refresher. There is no follow-up though. Sadly, the Billy is very close to dead. Yeah. And is that gonna be enough? Yeah, Dynamo dies.
Billy is still going.
I mean, that's the power of Billy. That's what he keeps doing. Like, you keep targeting him, and anti-heal just does not work on him. Is this gonna be it? The last person is dead. Warden is Gonzo, and Haze is the only one left to defend base. Yeah.
Although Haze is getting her ult and has Unstoppable, I'm gonna jump in and just make sure that Yamato's okay, and they're pausing for her.
Anyhow, we are back in the game. We had a little bit of pause lock happening here, and we do see Team NA is gonna go straight for that mid Lycan. Instead of going to go for that Walker, I mean, I do see Cat Guten actually chasing people.
I mean, what do they have to really stop it? Page ult, maybe. Page ult does come out through.
Yeah.
Does she get any more than a singular one?
Yeah, this is insane.
Only one, and it instantly gets used. And it's a page. What can she do to get out?
Yeah.
Oh, Divine Barrier, but...
Yeah, I mean, like, you're not gonna survive. You're gonna have fun as Paige, but you're not gonna survive. Or
I don't think getting bounced around by a bunch of melee people is a lot of fun, but...
I mean, I don't know. Maybe you're just delaying enough. Delaying 20 seconds is really valuable in some ways, right? And we just see Pocket positioned here right next to the Walker. He's waiting for the wave. He wants to go in. He does have a Majestic Leap. Is he going to be able to use that Majestic Leap to do something big here? He does wait for the Stomp to happen. Does a lot of damage, backs out. Classic pocket maneuvers. He does have Affliction in 5 seconds. And an Affliction on Team Amber is so valuable. Lash Ult grabs 2. Is it the correct 2? Does not manage to get that Quantum on time.
Yep.
Yamato ult. A bit of frisky. But, yeah.
Warden pressed ult a while ago, but he doesn't... It stalled him, but he's not really getting a lot of kills on an A.
Yeah.
He's just getting bounced around by the Viscous.
It's,
Viscous going in with a ball.
Are you going to be able to
Warden.
survive this?
2 stuns on the Warden.
I mean, the Warden is just going to keep pressing that 2 button and hoping that his Witchmail is going to be able to do something big for him. His ult is almost ready. He just has to survive 10 more seconds. But, I mean, how are you going to survive 10 more seconds here? The shield is insane.
Lot, but the reactive plus his shield plus return fire and debuff remover, he is very survivable.
Yeah,
he's already got his ult, popping it again.
He's popping it again. And, I mean, this is going to be massive. Warden is, like, incredibly fed at 50k. He's going to be able to do so much damage.
Oh.
That is, yeah, that's the Regips. Everyone is so low. If there only was a Shiv here could have just wrapped everything up. But the Shiv is dead.
So much survival ability on this Warden. He's just parrying for his life, but eventually goes down.
Yeah.
Paige is left alone. She does have ult, but, I mean, she's mostly support Paige. We'll see what she can do. Although, Dynamo's coming up with ult and maybe Refresher? Refresher and 14. Double ult, definitely.
Yeah,
We'll see how Dynamo plays. He hasn't had the best ults. Chimp isn't really known for his Dynamo. He's known more for Mo, but...
Yeah, Mo and a little bit of Drifter. But, I mean, the Dynamo ults in the beginning were very good. But, yeah, it takes a lot of knowledge to know how to position Dynamo. I mean, like, Mo is an easy character in theory, but you do need a lot of positional knowledge in order to play him correctly.
Although,
and Team NA
positional knowledge between the two is similar but different, especially since one's a much more close hold.
Yeah, it is very different. With Dynamo, you're just trying to get as many people as possible.
Three, but any follow-up at all?
Any follow-up? I mean, the strength is very low. A refresher ult comes in. But in the last...
team here, maybe.
Oh my god. That was so many deaths happening right there. Is that going to be enough to make them back here? We do see Pocket is very, very low and alone. Yamato is going to do this big counter push. What an insane game. As we were mocking his Dynamo ults, Feature proves us wrong, gets a fantastic ult, and suddenly, and suddenly Team EU does have a fighting chance.
Collector, maybe.
You do sell Trophy Collector at some point, right?
I mean, it is giving the 16% ability range, which is nice. But honestly, I'd definitely get something else over it.
Yeah, at this point.
Superior range.
Yeah, it served its purpose. But, I mean, just being able to stay here and try to harass people from the back, wait for your team to respawn. I mean, Team EU is going to get the Amber Patron here, almost certainly, right?
Pocket's clearing the wave.
Yeah, Pocket is going in the back.
Wave.
Catcootin strats. Catcootin strats. Catcootin is a fucking genius. You heard it here first.
He's still got that debuff remover. Ult as well. Teleports away. I'm actually surprised he hasn't bought Diviners yet. I have a feeling that could be his last item.
Yeah, I mean, they don't get the Amber Patron. This is actually so important. You want to get that Amber Patron. Are you going to be able to wrap it up? Oh. Team NA did win there. That was a graphical bug. Catcootin distracted everyone while Team NA just backdoored the Patron. Very well done for them. Team NA clearly the best 367 ping gamers out there. You should like and subscribe. Check out our other Alternate games and have a good day, folks.